This is Terre Neuve, a delightful Haitian town tucked high in the mountains, a 3-hour crawl by 4-wheel drive from the northern city of Gonaives. Children play happily in the shadow of a small clinic where a state nurse says she's not been paid for over a year. Here in the mountains beyond mountains, where there's no electricity and no cell phone coverage, communities still depend on the lambi or conch to sound the alarm when a neighbour is in trouble. When cholera first came to Haiti last year, it was expected to cut a swathe through the coastal towns. In fact, it affected villages so remote they can only be reached by donkey. It was probably brought here by market traders travelling long distances to sell their fruits and vegetables, and then bringing the disease to remote villages untouched by the modern world. Drew Kutchenreuter runs the regional office of the International Organization for Migration in Gonaives.
It was 4-wheel drive only because of the fact there's no cell phones out here, there's no electricity out here. The information just wasn't getting here that people were dying. When we came here expecting to help people to prevent cholera, that it wasn't in the area, that we didn't think it was in the area yet, and we were going to prepare people for when cholera hit. What we found, we found people laying in the street, we found people, the dispensary was closed, we found other people were afraid to touch them. We found the situation was critical, and maybe this is happening in other places too. Let's say like maybe even the Grand Dance now. Some of these rural, remote areas where cholera hasn't reached yet, when it does reach, you have high mortality rates because people don't know what to do, and if they do know what to do, they sometimes don't have the means to do it, which means the oral rehydration solutions, the Clorox, the chlorine products for disinfecting water. So in the rural, remote areas, you have to get the education out and you have to get the materials out.
This man was lucky to survive cholera. He was brought down the mountains literally on the back of a door by his friends. And here he speaks about his survival.